It's therapy time. Hi everyone, Sophia here, My Great Challenge. I am finishing my sip here on my Earl Grey tea. Welcome back to my happy place. We are quilting. This is episode 2 of my Christmas quilt for 2021. And if you are new, I'm doing the basic gray pattern 040. Pines and Cabins is the name of it, and this is what it looks like. And last week I did the diamond, and this week I am doing the stars. So I don't know if you can tell, I already pre-cut everything because it takes 2 hours. So we're gonna go straight into sewing. Well, at least I'm gonna go straight into sewing finally, because I cut everything, but I montaged, and you're gonna see that in a few seconds. I montaged the whole cutting. The stars take a lot, all right? So I'm gonna show you, there's a total of 24 stars. There's 12 green, 12 red, and each star is going to require a large square in the middle, so that had to be cut. It requires 8 little squares, that's in the green. And then for the white, which is the background, you need 4 rectangles and 4 little squares. I'm not gonna give you the measurements again because copyrighted. But basically what I'm going to do today is assemble all my stars. It's gonna take me forever and I love it. I love it. I am looking forward to spending time doing that. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. The feedback from the last video was very good. You all said you found it to be very relaxing to watch. Even though some of you are not quilters or sewers, you still, or seamstress, whatever, you still found it to be very relaxing, and some of you are actually inspired to give quilting a shot. And I hope you do. I really hope you do. Out of all the hobbies that I've had over the years, this is really the one that captivates me the most and that I find the most relaxing and therapeutic. Gardening is great. Gardening is fantastic exercise. I love doing it, but you can do it all year long, at least not in my area. Hold on, let me get rid of my, because my tea is gonna get bitter soon. Okay, here we go. You can do it all year long, but quilting you can do all year long, and you can gift your quilts, you can use them, you can do all sorts of things with it. You can even make jackets or you know, coats or bags or all sorts of baskets, pillowcases, all sorts of things with quilting. It's not just a blanket, okay? Why do I find it so therapeutic? I don't think when I'm quilting. I'm only thinking about the task at hand. So if there's anything going on in my life, it just disappears, it dissipates, because my brain is being occupied or distracted, whichever way you want to look at it, into what I'm doing with my hand-eye coordination. So it's a way for me to just disappear from myself for a while. If you're on Instagram, you probably saw that reel that everybody has been doing, where, you know, their mind is like an internet browser with 5 tabs running at the same time, and you have no idea where the music is coming from. This is me on a daily basis, okay? So this is like tunnel vision. I'm immersed into it, and I don't see time pass. I could be doing 7 hours, not even realizing it's been 7 hours, but meanwhile, my brain has been completely focused on the task and I haven't thought about anything else. So to me, you can't beat that. Gardening, not the same. There's a little bit more physical activity. I still love it. So out of the two, if I could pick just one hobby, if I was stuck and I only had one hobby, it'd probably be quilting. So we are making 24 stars today. 24. We're making 12 in green and 12 in red. And in the red, you pick 3 different fabrics, so you get 4 stars of one fabric, 4 stars with another red, and 4 with another red, and you do the same thing with the green. So I'm going to show you how I cut all of that and the fabrics that I picked, and then we'll get started. boy, that was a lot of cutting. A lot of cutting, and I loved every bit of it. Okay, so how do you make a star? You start with the center piece right here. And basically what happens is that you're going to have corners here that are little white corners. Make sure your fabric is right side up. It's happened to me in the past where one of my squares was not right side up. Okay. And then flying geese. So how do you do the flying geese? This is actually an easy method. So the flying geese are going to be here and here. And you're probably wondering, oh, Sophia, where are the points of the star? It's coming. It's coming. Okay. There we go. So this is how it starts. All right. And what happens is that each one of those little square of green is going to be applied right here and then sewn in half and folded. So you get one like this, and these are the flying geese, and then the next one is going to go like this and folded like this. I don't know if you can see. Okay, and it's going to be the same thing here, here, and here, and it's going to give you a star. Okay, so how do you do a flying geese? Well, that's actually not too complicated. Let me move that out of the way. Let me get you a little bit closer. Okay, so you take your fabric, preferably ironed. Let me do that now. That's better. Okay, so each flying geese is going to require 2 of those squares. And the first thing you want to do is take a ruler and you're going to mark from corner to corner. Like this, okay? I don't know if you can see, right there. All right, and then you apply your corner to corner like this. So this is right side up with the right side right here. And all you have to do is sew directly on the line, like this. Then, once it's done, we're going to cut the whole piece here. All of this here goes out, but we're going to cut at 1/4 inch. So just about here. I'm marking it to show you, but really I don't have to. All right. So we're going to trim that, and then this piece here is going to be folded right on the seam line, and it's going to look like this. And we repeat the same thing on the other side, and in the end you have what's called a flying geese, and it's going to look something like this. If you can see. And we repeat that for every single one. I'm going to make one star first so that you can see what it looks like, but altogether it's 96 of those that I have to make. Okay, so here's my rectangle. I'm going to apply this guy right here and go straight on the line. Needle down.
And the children making angels in the snow. Oh, what a gift to be given. How lucky can this old heart be? And I fall into peace and silence on a very special Christmas Eve.
And here we go, a flying geese, and I need 4 of those per star. So now I should be able to show you a star. Alright, you ready? Big square in the middle, flying geese, flying geese, flying geese, and flying geese. There we go. Okay, and then these guys are at the corner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. We got a star. How about that? Now, some people are really, really good at quilting, unlike me. But I've seen ladies who are able to actually use directional fabric and have the entire star, let's say the stripe goes here and it goes straight down this way and it goes over here. Or the pattern matches between this piece and that piece and they have a continuity. I have never been able to do that. That's okay. I'm still getting a star. So now, what do? Row by row. Let's separate that into 3 rows. Okay, so this one to that one to this one to that one to this one to that one to this one. So that'll give me 3 bands, and then this band attached to this one, and then this band attached to this one. Okay, easy, right? So now I have 3 bands, and the one thing you need to be careful with is that the seams have to match. So what you do, that you're gonna put this one against this one and this one against this one, and you're going to play like this. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, right? Until you get right on it. Like that, okay? Boom. And if you want to pin it, pin it. I don't, but if you want to pin it, go ahead. If you're afraid it's going to go the other way. All right, and what it's gonna do is that those 2 seams here will match with the ones over here. It's important to do when you have a variety of color. Well, period. It's important to do. So you want to match, and you do the same thing on the other side, and we're done. So let's say I have this one here. Let me pick a diamond. Alright, we'll add a diamond like this next to it. And then over here will be a red star. And then we'll put either the same one here, or we'll put a different one, but over here is a red star. Okay, so what am I going to do now? 23 more of these is what I'm going to do in all colors. So I have 3 more of this green, then I have this green, and then I have this green. So that's for the greens. And then the reds, I did change one of my fabric. I have this one, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, this one, and then the last one is this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do all of my stars. So each block, if you look at the pattern, I'll make it a little bit closer for you. Each block has a green star and a red star. All right, so let me make one red star so we can do a whole block so you can see what I'm talking about, and then I'll move on with making all my stars. And here we go, block number 1. So these blocks either go this way or that way, depending. So now let's check on points. Perfect, 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 perfect. Very good. Perfect, perfect. Not yet. There, this is perfect, but oh no. Look. Can you see it? I'm missing a tiny bit. Okay, well, once it's quilted in the mass of it, you won't see it. So this is my first block, and what I'm gonna do is resize it. And the block is supposed to be 10.5 by 12.5. That's the most square I can get it. So again, either this way or that way, depending on the row. But this is done. All right, moving on. I got 12 of these to make. Okay guys, so earlier I made this one, and now I just made this one, and I gotta be honest, they're tough. I'm having a hard time. My points are okay, but the seam are really, I'm really struggling because I had wonky diamonds to begin with. So I am taking my time, and guess what? I'm going to stop here before I start making mistake. It's going to take me all week to make all 12 of those. So some of them are this way, and they're gonna go on the row with the houses, and then the ones that are this way go on the row with the trees. So we have, I believe, right? Yeah. We have stars and houses, stars, houses, and then trees, stars, trees, star. So the ones that are going up like this are going to have the trees with them, and the ones that are going this way are going to have the houses with them. I like this. Actually, it looks pretty cool. So I had enough for today. I don't even know what time it is. Hold on. 7:35. I started around 3, so 4.5 hours. That's about as much as I can do today. I got stuff to do. I need to do schedule for tomorrow, even though I'm not working. Tomorrow I'll do some more. I'm also going to cook something like a Christmas dessert that involves peppermint. Is it peppermint? Yeah. I'm not going to do peppermint bark. I may do something else. But these are taking a while. So I'm going to do this every day for the entire week until you see me again, at which point I'll be ready to do the trees. I am not happy with my performance. My seams are not great. They're not all a quarter. I have to adjust some of them, which makes the block a little bit bigger or smaller depending. But that's because my diamonds weren't all that great. I haven't done any quilting in over a year, so let's just say I'm a little rusty, but it's still going to look great, and this quilt is for me, so I don't care if it's not perfect. It is a difficult pattern. I have to be honest, it is a difficult pattern. It doesn't look it, but it is difficult because it's a lot of flying geese type thing, and those always get wonky for one reason or another. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think it was much shorter than the last one. I didn't show as much sewing only because I started to pull my hair. I'll do my best next time. The trees should be pretty okay. It's pretty much bands. That's it, you know, stacked up. So we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you relaxed. I hope you like my fabric choice and the pattern. The link is down below if you want to get your own pattern. Again, this is not a tutorial. I am just basically sharing my experience quilting and showing you how you can relax on the weekends, spend some time with yourself, away from everybody. I'm still running laundry, that's what you're hearing. You know, find yourself a hobby. I don't care what it is, but find yourself a hobby so you can spend some time away from the chaos and relax. It's therapeutic to me. So as I said before, this is my therapy. That's why it's called my happy place. So as I said before, this is my therapy, and this is why I call it my happy place, because it really is. I'm happy right now. I'm gonna have another cup of tea and chill until dinner. Scott's cooking, so yes. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.